Hello everyone and welcome back finally to the next episode of Quest for Neater. Been looking forward to this for quite some time. So I guess let's get started already. So, looking at the situation, we declared war, but I need to retrofit my fleet and the whole fleet. I do have some new ships as well.
Moving now.
The Warlord. I don't even have that ship anymore. It's kind of funny.
Receiving.
Been
Moving
so
now.
long and I'm very excited, but first let's take
Moving
care
now.
of some of these units. I'm hoping to do a more just kind of cut the headquarters off and quickly destroy them, but I just don't have a lot of resources. Appears. And I haven't even gotten any of the Onyx watch zones. So I guess we'll have our first battle with the Eclipse. Should be fairly easy. Should be very easy. The Eclipse just isn't well equipped to even defend against submarines. And just like that, with that devastating missile strike, this Eclipse is destroyed. Okay, well, I thought the dipoles, I think I was thinking of another craft, so I thought these were very expensive, but they're not. I was getting concerned about something that's... Actually, a lot of these units aren't even that scary. I think our submarine can actually take on most of them.
Receiving. Moving now. Listening.
I don't know what to do with this destroyer, as I currently actually don't have a retrofit for it yet.
Receiving.
And... oh, just didn't change the name.
Receiving. Moving
We
now.
definitely need to get ships up here, as well as taking care of the Onyx Watch resource zones. And it looks like we have our first battle, or second battle. Like I said, should be a fairly easy, decisive strike. Lasers do actually a decent bit of damage, but since their damage is heavily induced in water, they don't really have much of a chance, especially against those devastating. And is it AI? It's AI. So yeah, it should be fairly quick, as long as my submarine can system. Looks like we have sustained a fair amount of damage. I think these huge missiles should be able to take care of most of the targets. Oh, okay. I thought the large missiles were disabled and I got kind of worried, but they weren't, so that's good. So we just wait for the missiles to hit their targets, and that'll be this battle. now that that dipole has been obliterated by those missiles, that battle is over.
Receiving. Moving now. Moving now. Receiving. Receiving.
Now, I only have one battle cruiser
Receiving.
version of this, which is
Receiving.
way too expensive.
Receiving.
So I think I'm just gonna have to scrap this and turn it
Receiving.
into something
Moving
else.
now.
I think where I want to go with is actually Hermes hovercraft, since this was kind of designed to fight against the lightning hoods. And I think there's a reason, like a force name. And that's
Listening. Moving out.
there. I'm just gonna fight these megawatt. Oh, that's actually kind of
Receiving. Receiving.
So this should be a
Receiving.
very, very easy fight though, because the Hermes hovercraft lasers are very devastating.
Receiving. Listening.
These lasers are going to make quick work of the lightning hood vehicles, which this is another megawatt, I believe. Yeah, megawatt. I actually quite like the design of this vehicle, but now it's getting obliterated by lasers. Now my next move though is I think I'm gonna try and actually strike the quartzstone fortress after a couple of repairs. Because it doesn't have a lot of defenses right now, it's just an easy target, so after I take care of this conduit. And all of our vehicles are fully healed, so this should be go pretty easy.
Moving out.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this.
Listening. Receiving. Listening.
I just once again going to make quick work of this. I do believe the conduit is a transport vehicle. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is. And lasers just devastate the conduit. And with that battle is over with the conduit.
Receiving. Moving now.
So now we're going to, we're going to strike this. And there's just a conduit defending, so
Listening. Moving out. Moving
real
out.
defenses besides the station itself.
Listening.
And I'm going to start capturing territory. I did forget to mention though, today, I haven't quite showcased this design. but I built a
Receiving.
a
Moving now.
strategic bomber, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of
Receiving.
it. Which I do have the resource to deploy it, but I don't feel like it would be good to deploy against the lightning hoods because of how fast the vehicles are moving. I am the bomber against other factions, and this battle should be over rather quickly, unless the flash speed helps it avoid missiles, which in this case it doesn't look like that will happen. Hopefully it won't happen. I don't really think that flashes are supposed to fly. It's kind of funny. Oh wait, it might run into this mountain actually. Yeah, I don't think flashes are supposed to fly. Just wanted to take a screenshot of that. Well, never mind. This may take a little bit to kill this thing, considering it's just flying. Or not.
Listening. Receiving. Moving now. Moving now.
We are ready to attack the Lightning Hood's fortress. The Quartzstone fortress does have some defenses, but as you can see right there, it's not all that expensive, so this should be a fairly easy fight.
Listening. Receiving. Listening.
I'm going to go after the Quartzstone fortress first, unless it doesn't spawn in. Just gonna pause the game to let everything spawn in. Okay.
Receiving.
Just gonna target the
Engaging
Quartzstone
now.
fortress right off the bat.
Engaging now.
Hopefully. Oh, the lasers are nasty. And it looks like they've just gone out of very helpful. Oh, instantly it appears we knocked off the laser tower. That is very good. It's gonna make killing this thing a lot easier, destroying it. I thought there would be more resistance when I was heading here, but I didn't notice how Lightning Hoods didn't send a whole lot of expensive units. And I'm not quite sure how we did it, but the Hermes did it, or submarine. But it appears the fortress just kind of, like, I have no idea what happened, but it just felt like the entire thing just all of a sudden died. It just died. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But either way, I'll take it, since the lasers were already disabled pretty much. Just gonna probably cut this part out where it's despawning because it takes a while. Actually, it might be faster if I just... Okay, yeah. Now that the fortress is destroyed, it should be not have too much trouble cleaning up the rest of the lightning hoods. Here's my laser settings. Not quite sure. Why am I too late? Did we just not? I think we might have just sniped the AI out of this. Because it just stopped targeting it. No, I don't
Engaging
think
now.
we did. And lasers just melting the munitions factory. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm going to target the conduit
Engaging
now.
now.
Thought this battle was honestly going to be a lot harder, but since a fortress just despawned, that completely destroyed the lightning hood's resistance. For not disabling you, I just kind of forgot. Probably got too intense into the battle. And this should be destroyed soon.
Receiving. Engaging now.
Still need to put altitude limits on these turrets, I haven't yet. And the current seems like it's going out of control. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to take this down. Except for that, I just had to set up a break. I'll just let you read this for a moment if you want to. I've read it a couple times already. And with that, the lightning hoods are pretty much crippled as they can't
Moving
produce
out.
any units.
Receiving.
So I think my next move is, I think I'm gonna try and cut off the twin guard from getting in our
Listening.
territory,
Receiving.
but I don't actually have
Receiving. Moving now.
I don't have a lot of fast units to
Receiving.
capture for now.
Receiving. Listening.
I think I'm actually going to produce 2 of my strategic bombers. I think they would do very well against bombing these settlements over here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back with another battle. So I just accidentally sent my air squadron
Listening.
to be blockaded by this, by accident.
Listening.
Which I think we should have a fairly easy time. And these are
Listening.
they're at an altitude of 1,500 meters in the air, so they are safe from a lot of projectiles. And I'm just gonna show them off a little bit since I haven't shown them. Didn't mean to take a screenshot there. So these use 4 propellers, but they're more just for decoration. It uses a PID system. I don't think it's the best for aircraft, but I'm not really too good with making aircraft since this is my first properly working. Is 8 HE bombs down there, and there's not a whole lot more to talk about it. It's just, I actually do quite like it though. Especially the looks. I'm happy with how it looks. But let's get on with the combat. Those bombs should make short work of most of these buildings. And then they come back for another attack run, and yeah, they just repeat that until they destroy their target. I'm very happy with these considering though these are my first properly working aircraft, as my previous aircraft just had a lot of different problems with it compared to these, which they do still have a little problems, but not much. I'm not sure if this is just like a normal thing, but it kind of drifts a bit, so... But most of the bombs still in anyway. So... Yeah, you just kind of wait for their next attack run. Where's the other one? No, speaking right over there. So I guess I'll just let the bombs destroy these buildings. I forgot to mention their name. I call them the Nightmare Strategic Bombers as well. I'm kind of happy with the name. Just it feels kind of fitting, although I don't really have a reason why. But I guess I'll just let them. I will just let you see the bombs when they explode. I think I might have turned my mic off by accident. So. That did take quite a bit longer than I hoped.
Receiving.
But that's not
Listening.
too much of a
Moving out.
problem.
Listening.
Because
Moving out.
I do plan to add some form of fighter jet that are going to assist the bombers in combat. So I'm just going to engage the Ascension Research Center, and then after that I'm going to just kind of clean up.
Listening. Receiving. Moving now.
And
Receiving.
we are expanding at
Receiving.
decent speed, so that's good. Need to get all of the
Moving now.
Lightning Hood's territory before the Twin Guard and Steel Striders do. So I'm just gonna attack this Ascension Research Center and then may have to repair, but then attack these two installations.
Listening. 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 Engaging now. Listening. Engaging now. Listening.
And laser making short work of a laser turret,
Listening.
which is very good because these
Engaging
laser
now.
turrets, they actually do quite a bit of damage in my experience. Also, the Hermes lasers are very loud. And soon that laser turret should be disabled. Oh, well. Apparently my strategic bombers both of their AIs were killed. I'm guessing it was missiles. Yeah, the AI is not there.
Listening. Listening.
That might have been a glitch because damage almost looks exactly the same. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back to base for repairs because I really want to have these in another battle. So I'll be back when I have another battle. And now
Listening.
we're ready to
Moving out.
attack
Listening. Moving out.
the Ascension Research Center again. Hopefully this time we don't have any problems with the strategic bombers.
Listening. 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 Listening.
So last time my strategic bombers, I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna be on one of them to make sure whatever happened, I'll at least see it.
Listening.
And this one isn't at the correct altitude.
Listening.
Okay, let's begin the battle. Both of these are operational, but it seems I
Listening.
might know what happened. These laser turrets might have destroyed it.
Listening.
It was probably the Ascension drones.
Engaging now.
Or
Listening.
not to run.
Engaging now.
And this battle shouldn't be over. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far, so it should be fairly easy. And we do have bombs that are going to just devastate this poor Ascension. What are we called? Oh, Ascension top. This one only has a base. Interesting.
Engaging now.
This happens to me all the time with Twin Garden mechs. They just often don't have a base. Usually because I kill the torso first, which is it's better to target the base first. And where did my Hermes hovercraft go? Oh, it's on land. Yeah, so far this is going very well, and I'll just let the battle rage on. Lasers devastating these Ascension bases, and bombs taking care of the buildings. And that Ascension top the Hermes just flew over the Ascension top. And missile salvo, the Hermes completely destroying this I mean light missile turret. And this shouldn't last very long, these turrets. And now I believe this is the last target. Or it's despawning. So the Hermes did take quite a bit of damage.
Listening.
The Nightmares did,
Moving
so
out,
I'm gonna
moving
assign
out.
them to capture
Listening,
for a little bit
moving out,
until the
moving out.
Hermes repairs itself, although
Moving
it's
out.
gonna need more.
Moving out. Moving out.
So I don't really think there's much else we can do for now until we get the next battle started. Besides refitting all of my designs. Yeah, there's not much we can do, so I'll be back when I have something interesting to show you or another battle.
Receiving.
And you're probably just gonna send the Hermes for all these new Orhurst, just due to the fact that the lasers do more consistent damage than the bombers. Lasers melting through this fulgurate, I think that's how you say it. And it's already despawning.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
Listening. Listening.
I'm just gonna take care of this Bulgaria real
Listening.
quick. Then we'll attack New Orchard, and then I believe that's the last of the Lightning Hood's installation. There might be one more, but I think we already took care of that. And we just killed the AI. So yeah, and then we attack New Orchard, and that's the last of the Lightning Hoods, I believe. And that's also going to be the last battle for this video.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
I accidentally went to white player's territory, which I think I already said, but I messed up with my mic. So, the white players, to me, they just aren't that big of a threat because they never really send anything. I don't believe in any of my campaigns I've seen them send anything more than 500,000 resources. And plus, it's not too hard to take out their main base, so that shouldn't be that hard. But for now, I'm just going to continue capturing. Hopefully they don't
Moving
get
out.
too offensive,
Listening.
because right now I'm kind of not in the shape after defeating the Lightning Hoods. But even so, taking out the White Flyer should be very easy. Then after that, I'll probably go for the Twin Guard or the Great Talons, because I already have one airship. Actually, I have two. One I have it showcased, and I'm waiting so I can finally deploy it in the campaign to show it off. So
Listening.
let's finish off the Lightning Hoods.
Listening. 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 Engaging now. Listening. Engaging now.
Both laser turrets just targeted my strategic bombers,
Listening.
which devastated them.
Engaging now.
So that's not very pleasant. I think I'm just gonna continue the assault though, because well, after we defeat that last laser turret, this facility won't have any defenses, and the Hermes is running into land. really need... Okay, great. The Hermes just disabled this laser turret. And it's running into terrain too much, so I'm not sure whether to continue the battle or not. It's the only problem I have with these hovercrafts is they're
Engaging now.
just not good on terrain.
Listening. Engaging now.
And I'm going to check on our bombers here. They did take quite a bit of damage. This one's nearly chopped in half. And looks like it disabled or took out a chunk. I think that's the ammo took out there. This one doesn't seem... yeah. Fairly decent amounts of damage. Both of them. Hopefully this won't lag the game out too much with the Hermes running into land. You can see here the lasers just gutting this skyscraper, and I'm going to target that laser turret, finish that off, because its lambs are becoming a problem for my bombers, or what's left of my bombers, or the leftover payloads. Hopefully this thing despawns soon. The skyscraper isn't despawning now. How much health? 60, okay. Guess I underestimated how much these can survive.
Engaging now.
In the instant that Hermes lasers target this laser turret should be destroyed fairly soon. And now since that laser turret's destroyed, the bombers can bomb away without having any critical damage. Or I mean without the bombs being intercepted, which I'm not sure what's happening, but I don't think either of them are really functional. Oh, never mind. Just let's say that bombs. I just want to say though, whoever designed these skyscrapers did a really good job. I really like the decoration on the inside. Reminds me quite a bit of the Deepwater guardhouses because those are also pretty well decorated.
Engaging now. Engaging now.
And now that this structure is despawning, the last of the lightning hooks is gone. So need to send these guys back for
Listening.
repairs. It did take quite a bit of damage.
Moving out.
Missing
Moving
this
out.
outpost.
Listening.
And
Moving
we
out.
need to prepare for any white flare
Listening.
attacks.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out.
So that's something to look out for. But I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It's been a while since I recorded a quest for meeting. And probably have some more things to say, but I'm kind of late right now. So that being said, I just hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't mind, I would like you, or ask that you subscribe to my channel as well. Haven't really said an announcement or anything, but it's just I just
Receiving.
usually I just don't like saying
Moving now.
asking people to subscribe, as I just feel like it's kind of their choice, but I just ask you to subscribe if you really want to. With that being said, finally, I hope you had a good day, or have a good day, depending on where you're at. With that being said, actually, I hope I see you in the next video, and goodbye.